All right, so short video. We're going to walk you guys through how we raised our prices, tripled our sales, and made 7 times more profit, all by making one small shift. Same product, same traffic, same page, haven't changed any of that. And this is going to be for any brand who is selling their own physical product online. So we came up with a system well, we've actually been developing the system now for 6, 12 months.
Mhm.
Now we're kind of in a position where we want to start reaching out and working with physical products, brand owners to start implementing this kick-ass system in their business because it's insane as you're about to see. So let's just scroll down and we're going to give you a bit of a walkthrough. As you can see there, just over 3 times more sales, over 8 times more profit, over twice the amount of repeat buyers and referrals. That's from the brand that we started originally, then we tested this on. But as you're going to see shortly, we actually implemented this with another client, and the results are literally mind-blowing. Like in terms of profit, without changing the product, without changing the offer, without changing any more traffic to the page. So I'm with Peter now, my business partner, who is my partner in quotations crime. We've been developing the system for a while. So let's kick this off, Peter, and you take the lead.
Absolutely, Alex. Thank you. So we've been developing this for about a year, as you said there, and the results, the
They speak
interactions with customers,
they speak for themselves.
they actually do, right? And it's all from just one small shift, right? Kind of what Alex alluded there. We didn't change a whole lot, but what we did change made all the difference. I think it's like the holy grail of what people are looking for, how they're looking to be treated. I think that's the best bit, right? So as I said, we didn't change the product, we didn't change the traffic. Look, we didn't even change the sales page, right? And you're probably thinking, well, then what did you change, right? Um, all we did was just rethink how we treated people, right? And the results, like as Alex said, speak for themselves. They're wild, as we have bolded here, right? So these are our results, okay? And let me just zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. So our conversion rate before we implemented this change was 0.72%, right? When we implemented Trojan selling, it straight away moved to 2.24%, right? Profit per visitor went from 7p to 59p. Paid customers went from 12 to 38. Total profit from 120 quid to 987 pounds. And the average price of the item actually went up as well, right? This was just the direct change from making this one change, right? And that all came from 1,678 visits, right? We weren't running paid traffic to this site. Now it works with paid traffic as well, but we weren't running paid traffic. So you're probably thinking, well, I'm running paid traffic, therefore will it work for me? Well, yes, it will. The more visitors you get, the bigger the upside. And to be honest with you folks, we haven't shared a lot of this publicly until now. So you're in for a bit of a treat, right? In fact, like we've shared nothing. So what's strange, right? So, like, what is Trojan selling? So, it's built around a powerful idea. If you give first, people are much more likely to give back, right? You can think about that in your own life and you'd be like, yeah, you're probably right. Well, that's actually called the law of reciprocity, and it's human nature, and it's the foundation of our method. But it can feel a little bit risky, right? You're probably thinking, if I give first, will people just take advantage? Will this make our product feel cheap? And what if they try it and they never actually buy it? Like, will I look like a fool? Okay. The best one yet, right? Am I crazy even considering this? And I'll be honest with you, when we were starting this out, I was thinking maybe I'm a little bit crazy, but I've been proven wrong. I'm not crazy. We just figured something crazy out, right? Um, and yeah, we've had those thoughts too. What do you think, Alex?
Absolutely, yes. We'll keep this ball rolling. Let's just get to the juicy stuff. So yeah, um, sales didn't stall, conversion didn't drop, they multiplied big time. So let's just keep this flow going. Scroll down a little bit. Let's just look at the Trojan selling method in action. So we split this into 3 simple phases: see it, use it, share it. So first point of this is you create instant belief by letting people experience the product before they commit to buying it. Okay, that means the friction drops, trust rises. People get to use it, they get to try it, feel it, really get a hands-on experience with your product, and it is just pure real value. And then what happens after it, which is actually like a bonus section of this, is people will share it, and customers don't just convert, they come back, they leave reviews, and they refer others. So this is the simple framework. Now, let's just keep going. I want to get down to the juicy stuff. Let's keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, perfect. So Every step of this three-part process is all designed to stack the numbers in your favor, from conversion rate to lifetime customer value. So while it feels like trust, it performs like a machine. And that is the beauty of it. You don't push people. There's no fake urgency or fake scarcity BS, which you see people doing. You don't need any countdown timers anymore. That's all just dead and gone in the water. There's no pressure at all. And there's no pressure. People feel they want to buy more. That's the thing, really. People don't like being sold to, but they want to know them. They want to buy things. They want to know they're making that decision for themselves. So how we describe it is Trojan selling flips the funnel, the traditional funnel, on its head. You give first, and then the sales happen naturally. So if we scroll down a bit further, um, keep going down a little bit further. So yeah, this is what I want to show you guys. This is the juicy stuff I wanted to share. We should actually move this up the page, I think.
Yeah.
Um, One of our first case studies that we reached out and implemented this with was a guy called Chris. And I don't want to tell you what Chris was selling or in what industry, but let's just say Chris had a $300 physical product, and he was doing really, really good numbers already with steady traffic, but conversions were literally stuck. They were just like this, I wouldn't say mundane because he was making a lot of money already. He still is. Um, he was following the typical direct consumer playbook, strong offer, decent page, full price positioning, but he wanted something he could run all year round without the need for doing random discounts or again, adding fake urgency, which is what a lot of people do. Then when we started implementing Trojan selling, I can probably safely say Chris was also very open to the idea of what we had to offer, but also probably a little bit skeptical until he started seeing the numbers as well. And here's what happened to him, again, without changing the product or the traffic. So like just look at the numbers for yourself. And this is pretty much what we've achieved for Chris. Scrolling a little bit
So
further.
far, Alex, like we're only getting started.
Yep, scrolling a little bit further. Cool. So as you can see there, I don't even know if it needs explaining, but conversion rate has gone up, profit per visit has gone up, paid customers has gone up, and total profit has gone up. And that's an extra 186 customers and just over $44,000 more in profit from this exact same traffic.
Every
Okay,
month.
every month,
Yeah.
right? That's kind of the jaw drop moment, I hope, or the light bulb moment. And if you extrapolate that over a year, is the numbers just get ridiculous. And again, we haven't changed the product or the traffic. So can you imagine if you started pumping more money into paid advertising once this offer was dialed, or this system was dialed, and you start, and then the numbers just continue to stack in your favor? I would say, Peter, that is letting the numbers speak themselves. What do you think?
100%, man. That those numbers, they completely speak for themselves, right? And as I said to you, we're only getting started. Like I can see that conversion rate going near 2%. And if that is the case, we've basically doubled the business,
Yeah,
you know?
totally.
Let's just keep going here, right? So as you said, yeah, no discounting, no fake urgency, just a high performing offer that he can run all year round. That was so important to Chris. He wanted something all year round, and now he's got it, right? And that's what Trojan Selling does. It builds trust first, and the numbers do the rest, right? And there's more proof as well, right? We were happy when we seen these numbers. We're like, yeah, this is working, right? But it got a little bit deeper, right? We got an email from a customer, right? And this said something that the data couldn't say, right? Your offer reminded me of the value of a handshake back when someone's word meant someone, right? Like that. When you see like lines like that in an email, you're like, we're doing something right here, right?
Yeah,
So,
I mean, why that works? Why we got that email? I think because this person literally saw, holy shit, this guy is, or this business is literally putting their money where their mouth is.
mhm,
Like they're literally offering their hand out. Let me try the product. No friction. If you don't like it, cool. Just, give it back kind of thing.
mhm.
And only pay for the rest of the balance. Only pay for it if you want to keep it, which is the big thing. And again, I think a lot of brands are scared to do this nowadays. And I don't know why they're scared to do it because if you believe in your own product, why wouldn't you?
Absolutely. And if you believe in your customers, why wouldn't you?
Totally.
You know, people are inherently good. People are inherently good, right? So this wasn't a discount driven sale. It wasn't like the person wasn't being upsold. She took the trial we offered. She felt the trust, and so much so she asked to be billed early, right? Like she was like, just take my money. You guys, you just been so good to me, right? And that's the difference, right? Trojan doesn't just increase conversions, it makes people want to buy. People want to buy from us. And when Alex sort of mentioned this, right, about sharing it afterwards, when they want to buy, when they have such a good experience, they want to promote it with their friends as well. And that's what we found, right? And that was kind of an aside. We didn't expect that, but it started happening, right? And we're not pushing people, we're not luring people, we're just giving people a really good offer and treating them extremely well with trust, right? Now, the trial itself builds belief, right? In us, but also ultimately in the product itself. Because people are like, these people are willing to, let me try this product out. It must be better than the competition because, if a product was rubbish, you're not going to send it out. What would
Totally.
the point? What would the point be, right? And the best bit is, right, guys, this pattern was always there, right? So in the 1930s, in the Great Depression in the US, Hoover implemented this to get Hoovers into people's homes because people were like, I'm happy. I already have, a brush. I don't need a Hoover. But they implemented this and suddenly people couldn't live without it, right? That was a trust first offer, right? Warby Parker, again with glasses, same thing. Try on at home. Like that company's worth over 1 billion, right? And now we have Trojan selling, right? We're doing the same thing. Trust first offers for physical products. And so few people have done this, as Alex said, because they're afraid. I think
Yep.
they're afraid. But
Yep.
we have proven more than once now that this system works when implemented correctly.
Yep. Totally. So I think what we're trying to say is like we have something that is super valuable to anybody who has what they class as a premium physical product. And premium, I just mean like maybe it's just a product you wholeheartedly believe in that you should be getting more people to use it and to actually experience it. And I think we we're currently in a position where we're looking for more people to work with Trojan selling. So we scroll to the bottom, Peter. So as we alluded to before, we haven't really shared any of this public before, but now we're in a position where we want to start reaching out to brand owners and start implementing this for them in their business because it's just the most powerful thing we've ever come across and created. So we're looking for 10 people. We've got 10 spaces. This isn't some scarcity BS. We literally want 10 people only. And we want some good case studies. There is a small price tag. This is 3K a seat. And as you can probably understand, the price will be going up after those 10 spaces for obvious reasons. But the idea is we jump on a phone call, or you first of all, you click the button below this video and you'll go to an application page, fill out a few short questions. We'll jump on a call together. We'll have a chat. We'll let you know more about Trojan selling and whether we believe it's a fit together and you want to move forward with things. I'm fairly sure it will be. And then going from there forwards, we personally will implement this in your own store within the next 30 days. That's how like confident and fast we want to move with this. So if you feel like that is an exciting fit for you and you want an extra God knows how much profit to be unlocked in your business without doing anything else, then please hit the application button below this video, wherever you're watching it, and fill out the questions, and we'll jump on a call and we'll go from there.
Absolutely, folks. All right, guys, talk to you soon.
Ciao.